Hey, if you want to know the energy surrounding the upcoming weekend, then stay tuned. Welcome back to D's Divine Tarot. For the sake of this video, all of the shuffles will be fast forwarded. Okay? So starting with Ganesha, we're going to see what we have for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. First coming out on Friday is joy. Something's going to have us feeling happy. I hear, I'm so happy. Clap along if you know that. However it go. Y'all know how the song go. But yeah, I'm hearing that. So something's going to make you joyful. Be in that spirit, because that is how you're going to manifest whatever it is you want. And then we have inner knowing coming in on Saturday. So this is going to be something that is calling us to go within, to meditate on. If we are ever in doubt or question, our intuition has the answers. Our inner, we already know what it is. So just go within. That's what the divine is asking you to do. Meditate on it before you make a move. And then on Sunday, rest, rejuvenate, relax, get into that vibes, take in that energy, revive yourself, because it seems like a lot is going to be going on the week over the weekend. So you're going to need to refresh, just relax, take it all in. And at the bottom of the deck, we have embrace. So yeah, we're going to see what this is, but definitely be in that spirit of embrace. Take it all in. Be grateful. Be thankful. That beautiful energy, that 11 energy, going on that enlightenment journey and that spiritual path, right? Bright new beginnings, balance, portal energy I'm hearing. And that's confirmation with the 11. The 47 has a potential to be an 11. So it will be something that we will be joyful, we'll be happy about. Yes, a personal achievement. That's for some of you, this may have to do with work. For others, this may have to do with an advancement as far as just not only in career, but your relationship, whether it's a friendship, a family ship, situationship, whatever it may be for you. This could be I see achievements in like hobbies or things that you love to do, maybe a goal that you set for yourself and you're reaching that. So that's beautiful. That's probably what's going to be putting us in that joyful state. Yeah, so this is telling you to be candid, be straightforward, be authentic, speak from a place of peace and clarity, right? From love and light. Let your light exude, let your soul speak for itself. Don't try to beat around the bush. Just come clear and correct. Be honest and truthful. Because you belong wherever it is. You belong. That's what Ganesha is telling you. You belong at that job. You belong at that promotion. You belong in this relationship, situationship. And that could be just interpersonal, right? It doesn't have to be with anyone else. It's just like the divine is telling you, you belong exactly where you are, right where you are in that moment. So embrace that and be grateful, be joyful. So we're going to see what karma angels we can call on for each day. First out, we have Meliel and Uziel. And this is all about like healing, also strength, right? Being like dispelling the negativity, being in that positive force, that energy, that love and light energy. With Meliel, getting rid of anything that no longer serves us. Call on him for guidance if you need it. Ask for help from the divine. That's why they're here. And then Uziel is all about, to me, it's that emotional stability, that groundedness, not being wavered, understanding that you got to be balanced and grounded in order to manifest, or even just to be in that high vibration to where nothing phases you, right? Nothing bothers you. You're just on your own, you in your own zone doing your own thing. So that's beautiful to see them come out together, and that is where you will be in that inner peace and that joyful state coming out on Friday. So thank you, Spirit, for that message. And then you see that they're mirroring one another. So that's definitely a good sign, good synchronicity with that 4 energy. You're going to be stable and grounded. Utilize that moon energy as well. Let's see what we get for Saturday. We have, I never know how to pronounce these names right, Jezalel, I hope. But this is all about healing. I see nurturing energy. Some of you may be involved in holistic health, herbal medicine, or herbal remedies, but it may be in need of that, So if you are in need, of course, ask Angel Jezalel for the help and strength behind the herbal medicine. And then you got confirmation with the 8. So this is right on point. This is eternal healing, right? As above, so below, as within, so without. It's infinite. That's beautiful to see. And then for Sunday, we have Gabriel and Elamaya. And with Gabriel, I see truth and light. This kind of reminds me, puts me in that hermit energy. It's like going within. Call on Gabriel if you are ever clouded in any way and just want to get to the bottom of it. Bring in that truth, that light, that inner knowing, right? And then Elamaya is one guardian over travelers, but I see this as an offer. Maybe especially for those dealing with in a relationship, maybe you're receiving an offer or some kind of confirmation or validation or something coming in. I see this as an offer, that kind of reminds me of a pentacle in Elamiah's hand. But you may be traveling overseas, or maybe this is an offer to travel overseas, or just to travel in general. Beautiful to see, though. And they're telling you to rely on your intuition with that yellow gold solar energy. You got confirmation with the moon energy there. So that's beautiful. You also have that moon energy in the relaxation card. So take advantage. And then here you can see synchronicity, like I said, with that moon energy, as well as in numerology, because you're going from the 3 to the 1, which is a 4, and you got the 4 in the relaxation and also the 9 in the relaxation. So that's confirmation, I feel, in synchronicity, that they definitely, the cards never lie, so they come out with each other how they're supposed to come out, right? But that just lets you know you're on the right track. And then the bottom of the deck energy, I'm not going to butcher the name, but this is completion. I see that book in his hand is like the good book, right? Because this angel is all about love, friendship, happiness. So it's like, it's kind of like the karma. I feel like I'm hearing is like, as long as you do well, you've done good deeds, your name is written in the good book, right? So you're going to reap that reward and you're going to be protected. But if you need any uplifting love and light and happiness into your life, of course, we're trying to get that joyful energy. Call upon, I'm going to say Nithaya. That's how I'm going to say it, y'all. And look at that synchronicity, confirmation with those 10s. The 19 has the potential to be a 10. Both 1s also new beginning, right? Starting anew. I feel like, again, that's a new offer. Like your karma is coming in the form of Elamaya. So let's see with the Legacy of the Divine Tarot what we got for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we're going to get energies for pretty much like morning, noon, and evening. So let's see what we got. Spirit got a lot to say. So we got the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Coins, the Hermit in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. Interesting. So definitely some news, and for I feel travel strongly. So maybe you're preparing, you're getting the message regarding travel, and this may have you excited, in which the Knight of Coins coming in. It's a slower moving knight, but to me, I see move like action with the two horses down there kind of going at it, but I don't see that as a negative energy. I mean, you definitely are going to be excited about whatever news you're getting, right? And it definitely is going to be some form in a form of an offer. The Hermit generally is going within, trying to see where you relying on your intuition to guide you. But I see this as coming out. Now it's time to, it's kind of like it's safe to be seen. You can come out of not hiding, but come out of hermit mode. Get out and about. Go travel. Go be around friends. Go be around people, because you are ready. You're emotionally balanced in the Queen of Cups. This also may have to do with, I'm seeing fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Cap, and definitely Virgo with the Hermit in reverse, and then water signs. So kind of all of them besides maybe the air sign just yet, but the water signs are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So this may be you, or you dealing with somebody in either one, or having that in their charts. Okay. And that's just Friday. Let's see what we have. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, so you're kind of going to be a little indecisive, maybe questioning, like, should I take this offer? Should I not? And that's likely why the Hermit is in reverse. So definitely try to turn that the other way around and go within, just to get clarity and understanding, because again, the divine will never lead you wrong. Rely on your intuition. Okay, just be balanced and grounded, and you will get your answer. Go with what lights your fire. What are you passionate about? This is where they're guiding you. That's what the Ace of Wands is all about. New beginnings, a renewed drive, right? New ideas, new creations, change in what you feel like you truly want. So, just go with it though. Don't fight it. Go with it. And have faith. Like, no matter what happens, no matter what obstacles you think you're up against, no matter how bleak or meek or whatever it looks like, just have faith. It's all going to work out in the end for your favor, for your highest good. So there's no need to even worry. There's no need to really be in that indecisive energy, is what they're telling you. Because as long as you stay grounded and connected to the divine and seek them first before making any moves, what you got to worry about? Because they're never going to lead you astray nor forsake you. Look at this. So if this has to do with the relationship, whether or not to travel to that person or to just move in general on, renewing the passion in this relationship, do it. This is a soul contract, right? It probably has you feeling, yeah, should I or shouldn't I? Definitely I'm feeling Cancer in energy. So you may be Cancer, have that in your chart, or the other person may be. But go for it. Why not? So let's see what we have for Saturday. And look at there. We got the Two of Pentacles or coins coming out kind of sideways, not reverse nor upright, just sideways. And then the King of Wands coming out in reverse, and the Magician upright. So this is very interesting energy. I'm feeling that somebody's out of their element a little bit, especially with the King of Wands in reverse. And we'll look further into that for clarification in just a minute. But it could be you. It could be the person that you're dealing with, especially if you have, or they have, either or has strong Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in their chart. But somebody needs to get balanced, and I feel like that's why that Two of Pentacles or coins came out sideways, because the King of Wands is reversed, and that's definitely not balanced. That with that fire energy, all that passion and kind of heated energy, that definitely has to be balanced and upright. But you are the Magician, and I'm wondering if this is more so somebody being in a more manipulative type of energy or being manipulated. but you still can manifest your way out of whatever situation it is. But I'm not really feeling this as a negative type of vibes, but we shall see when we clarify. It's interesting how those came out. Yeah, okay. So somebody's not balanced. Somebody is feeling conflicted, feeling turmoil, or kind of in a combative, going back and forth type of energy. Not really clear mentally, which is again why that two of coins came out like it did, and why the King of Wands came out reversed. So Spirit is advising you, like, come on, let's get it together. Let's transform with the 5 energy out of this particular energy. Yes, as I said, transform. Put a death to that. There's really no reason. I mean, a lot of the time it's really self-inflicted because we just worry, and there's no need to worry. The Bible says, "Cast all your cares." Like, there's no need to fear. Why? If it's already it's gonna turn out for your good, whether you like it or not. Now, it still is gonna turn out for your good. Yeah, this is definitely self-inflicted, like I said. So it's time to transform. You're ending that cycle though, which is good to see. That's a 10. So we're getting to the end of this self-sabotaging, backstabbing energy. This could be somebody around you, especially if they are, in that King of Wands reverse type of energy. But as I always say, generally it's manifesting within you first before you even see it in your reality. So this is really speaking directly to you. Let's get out of those self-sabotaging behaviors, right? The conflict, the turmoil, there's no need for it. You're feeling defensive. And if you're not feeling defensive, maybe you're resisting being vulnerable, because this card also asks for you to be vulnerable. Open up to Spirit. Open up even to the relationship, for those of you who are dealing with a relationship, situationship, whatever, family ship, whatever you want to call it. But they're calling you to be vulnerable. Yes, you want to defend your stance, what you feel is honorable and true, but look at there. You have nothing to fear. This is the most beautiful card in the deck, I feel. The greatest energy of all, because the sun is the center of the universe. So everything around it is pretty much under its control, but it lights up everything. You will see the truth in the light with this energy. This is rebirth, regrowth. After you go through that transformation in the death card, this is what you have to look forward to, and all else will shine in your favor. Shouts out to the Leos, because this is definitely Leo energy. But I see balance. I see Libran energy, even though this is, more so catered to the Leos. I still see that Libran energy, but it's like, peace, be still. Everything is going to work out. That's a magician to me, in the center of their, kind of having the control over the sun even. So yeah, just don't let ego get in the way. And remember, there's no need for this type of energy. No need for feeling trapped in your mind, feeling trapped anywhere. You always have options. There's always choices. Don't ever forget that. You're never stuck. You have the power and the capacity to cut yourself free. You built that web for yourself, quite honestly, so you can get out of it easily. Don't forget that. And then we have the Devil. So this is tricky. This is Capricorn energy. I also see this as getting rid of that toxic behavior. We saw the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords, and that's all mental, right? So this is self-inflicted, like this is self-imposed, maybe stuff from childhood that we need to get rid of, because ultimately we'll have our wish fulfillment. Don't hold on. I'm hearing, don't let go of the outcome, like what you're holding on so tightly to how you feel it should happen. The divine has another plan for you. It's not everything works out like you expect. Let go of your expectations. I'm not saying don't have standards, but just let go of your expectations, because it will work. Like, it will probably happen in what it say, the God works in mysterious ways, and it may seem backwards to us, but look at here. They never will lead you wrong. Trust in your intuition. Go with the Spirit. Like I said, It may seem backwards to us, it may be counterintuitive, but it will always end up and work out for your highest good. Always. No matter what. You may be dealing with a Cancer. I see Pisces as well, but I'm feeling strongly Cancer. Let go of what's no longer serving you. Again, with that devilish energy, transform with that death energy out of what you felt like. You can't control the past. Leave the past in the past. That's why it's behind you. That's why he has his back to it, right? Look forward. Again, here's Pisces energy. Look forward to what's in the now, That's how you manifest what you want. See the truth. Somebody's receiving a message and receiving some form of communication really quickly. And it's the truth, like the veil, the cloud. You come out of the storm. Now you're going into the light and you can see things clearly. It's not faded or, like a facade anymore. You're definitely balanced mentally. And we're in our Emperor stance. We're bossing up, y'all. This is 4 energy, very grounded, stable. Shouts out to the Aries. You don't have to be, but it can be you or the person that you're dealing with. But this is on a whole nother level. We've leveled up, and this is good to see. I love this strong energy. It's like powerful. The Emperor's a conqueror. No weapon formed against the Emperor shall prosper whatsoever. Because we've ended cycles. We've ended and we're starting new ones. Thank the Lord. All those past negative self-sabotaging cycles are done. We've transformed out of that. Remember with the death? This is beautiful. Some of you, like I said, are really probably traveling. Come, what is that, Sunday? You may be traveling over the weekend period if that's that offer that you receive on Friday. Definitely maybe traveling overseas. Beautiful. Take that. Go with it. They're telling you to go. Just jump. Take that leap of faith. Travel light as well. You don't need much on this journey. You really don't. For those of you that have a dog, Fido, Scruffy, I don't know, whatever your dog's name is, may have to go in a kennel if you can't afford to take him with, he or she with. But they're telling you to go. Don't let that hold you back. And let's see for Sunday, several coming out. This is very interesting energy. Look how these turned out. So yeah, release. That's beautiful. Like with the 4 of coins reverse, you're definitely letting go of something. And I feel like it is that the 10 of swords did come out with the 7 of swords, which is very interesting. So releasing that's what Spirit is advising. Release that self-sabotaging, that lying to yourself, that deceitful kind of sneaky-ish energy that's sabotaging you, and it always has. We're completing that cycle because the sun is coming out to show us that we're going through a rebirth. It's not quite upright, but that's okay. However the sun card comes out is beautiful, and that shows just a glorious, just amazing growth, amazing energy. It's renewal. It's beautiful. Like, you just look at that card and just smile. Like, that's transformative energy, Beautiful. In the bottom of the deck, we have again, they're asking us to have faith. Just have faith of a mustard seed that it's all going to work out in our favor. Renew your passion, because that's what it's all about. Going with what your heart desires, following your heart. Bring that old thing back. Because when we were kids, I say this all the time. As a child, we didn't have no freaking care in the world. We did what we wanted to do with no consequences in mind, right? I mean, yeah, until we realized like, oh, well, mama don't want me to do this or daddy don't want me to do this. But that just diminished our light. Bring that back. What did you love to do and enjoy to do as a child? That's what the divine wants you to go after. Yeah, don't be in that indecisive energy. We're not kids anymore. You can do what you want to do. You just can't have any cares in the world. Like I said, you can't care what your mama say, what your daddy say. Let them, they live their life. This is your life. You choose what resonates with your heart and soul. And as long as you follow your intuition and go with what you truly resonate with, you're gonna be okay. Spirit will guide you. I promise you. Like I said, you're already got on a soul contract with the divine. So go with it. For those of you who are indecisive about this particular relationship, you got to take a chance. Be the fool. Take a risk, albeit a calculated one. Take the risk because you won't know until you know. In that Seven of Wands energy that we saw earlier, just be vulnerable. Allow yourself to feel, to love again. Celebrate. Excuse me. I see this as celebrating. Now, they're advising you too. Now, don't be fooled with the veil over your eyes, but celebrate. Some of you may have likely can't get my words together. May likely be coming out of a karmic situation that had to do with a third party, but it's still like you got to open your heart up again. Look at there, because you will be fulfilled. There's nothing that you need to worry about anymore. You don't have to be guarded. Be open to love again. Be open to feel. Like I said, find your renewed passion, your desire. But I see that Three of Cups more of it as a celebration, especially with this wish fulfillment coming out. Celebrate your achievements. Gorgeous energy. Look at there, because the wheel is turning in your favor, and I feel this as uplifting. Very, very uplifting. As we all know, and for those of you, if you don't know, now if this has to do with you if you've done bad karma, then that's what you're going to get. Like, that's just how it works. But it's turning in your favor. Look at that, because she's passionate. She knows what she wants. She desires. She follows her heart and her desire, and without question. She's very sexual, sensual, passionate. She's ready for love. And she will go get it. Any means necessary. And this is a young, jovial, ready for the journey. Like, you could be newly setting out on your spiritual enlightening journey, but I feel like this is definitely a renewal in whatever passion you have, because again, this comes after you've laid down those burdens in the Ten of Wands, so you're kind of starting over. This is beautiful. You can be dealing with a younger energy as well, especially if you have to do with the relationship, because the Judgment is all about reconciliation. So likely you will be revisiting, especially with that Six of Cups, someone in your past, as I said before, maybe that you have been dealing with in a past karmic relationship. One of you may be in that mature Queen of Wands energy, while the other was in that Page immature kind of energy. But the decision has been made. So now we're going to see why that King of Wands came out in reverse on Saturday. Just getting clarification with this everyday tarot. And yeah, I told you, somebody's not balanced. Somebody's not balanced or stable at all with that Five of Wands and that Two of Pentacles energy. And that sums it up right there. Like, that's enough said. So if this is you, viewer, then Spirit is advising you to get grounded, get stable. Like, there's no way you can manifest what you truly want or even be open to follow your heart desire if you're not balanced. That's double confirmation in that Two of Pentacles. That's why they're saying get grounded, get stable. And at bottom of the deck with this, because they could have knocked you off that this is more kind of like that third party situation type of energy. So definitely could have knocked a lot of you for a loop, you know, especially if you put your heart and soul into and energy into this person in this relationship. But it was shaken up for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. You got a renewed, grounded, stable offer coming through. This is for those of you who are not dealing with a third party relationship type of situation. This has to do with work, with what you've been working on, whether you are self-employed or, you know, an entrepreneur, or whether or not you work for anybody else. This is great. Look at there. You're going to celebrate. This is beautiful. Yes, I told you earlier, I saw that Three of Cups energy as a celebration more so than anything. This is gorgeous energy. You're building yourself back up from the ground up. You're building on a more solid foundational, just solid foundation. You're that's that 1111, that balance, that 1111 kind of portal or gateway. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. And now, a lot of you, you're going to have to get out of your head. You're probably feeling like this is too good to be true. But the divine won't mislead you. So there's no reason to be in this kind of anxiety or, you know, feeling trapped or stuck. If somebody is making you feel like that, then you probably want to take a time out, because God is not a God of confusion, and the divine won't bring you something that will have you all up in your head feeling like, well, should I or shouldn't I? If you have to ask yourself, should you or shouldn't you, then you probably shouldn't, because the divine will be clear and concise and pretty much to the point, right? The devil is one of trickery, and that's the one that tries to fool you. So rely on your intuition. Go within. The high priestess is all about her intuition, not allowing anything to elude you. If you have to scry into your magic ball, do so. Scry into the cloud, scry into the mirror, whatever you use to scry with. Allow yourself to see what it is that the divine has for you to see. And that's the way that you need to move. I promise you they won't lead you wrong. But you got to trust in yourself. Because look at here. You reap what you sow. Always and forever. Good or bad. And everything happens in divine time. So they're asking for you to be patient. Those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. You will grow wings, mount up like an eagle, and soar, baby. There goes that emperor again. Kingship status, y'all. We bossing up, I told you. Again, he got the Ankh and the magic ball in his hand. And this is he or she, but whatever, you know. Gender fluid, remember that. I just go off kind of the energy of the card, so whatever. But yeah, fertility, growth, abundance. Love to see that. So now we're going to see what this Seven of Swords is talking about, why it came out. But I see it as a good thing, like we're moving up out of that energy. So first we get the Two of Swords. Again, being indecisive. That's that devilish energy. That's why the devil came out earlier underneath the bottom of the deck. We got to move away from that. We know that we know. We just got to trust that we know. Rely on our intuition, not our worldly eyes. Like I always say, not the two eyes that balance our nose. We got to rely on what's within, our third eye. And then we have several that came out. So interestingly enough, we have the Queen of Cups being crossed by the Six of Swords. Well, she's not even really reversed or upright. She's just kind of stuck in limbo, right? And that's where a lot of you may be feeling. But it's like, okay, now it's time to, even if you feel like you're not emotionally balanced, you're almost there. You're not quite there. But it's like move towards, balance your heart and mind is what I'm getting with the way that these cards came out. Because the Queen of Cups is generally balanced emotionally, right? And the Six of Swords is about moving on to that stable mental clarity and energy. and being balanced in harmony. And then with that Queen of Pentacles, that's beautiful because it's like you're moving towards being grounded. Like I said, Queen of Cups not quite there, but she's getting there. But with that Queen of Pentacles energy, shouts out to my earth signs. I'm hearing Virgo strong, but you can be Taurus or Capricorn. And then with that rabbit in the Queen of Pentacles, that's again, like I said, with the Emperor and the Ankh, it's all about fertility, growth, abundance. So that's beautiful to see. And that's what you're moving towards. That's what they're advising you to move towards anyway, if you haven't already. So I almost forgot the bottom of the deck for the Seven of Swords energy clarifiers. And we got the Queen of Swords, all about truth. We got the Six of Pentacles, all about balance, reciprocity, equal give and take, right? And we got the Four of Swords. I told you they're telling you to take a break, rest, rejuvenate, meditate, so that you can see clearly where you need to go. Get your mental clarity. Don't move in haste. Don't be in a rush. Be patient. Everything will work out like it should. Just go with the flow. And look, everything will work out for your greatest good. I'm telling you, there will be great abundance, great balance, great stable, foundational family situation, home life. Nothing to worry about. It's complete. It's everything you've ever wanted. And then some, honestly. Let the divine come through and show you. And look, we got the Ten of Cups reversed, clarifying that Ten of Swords, which is, again, that self-sabotaging energy. This is why, because you feel like your wish fulfillment is not coming. You feel like it's been blocked. You feel like, oh, it's never going to happen. You can't do that to yourself. Your reality, your thoughts are your reality. So if you're thinking that, then of course that's going to happen. It's going to manifest just like you think it. Well, maybe not just like, but especially, I'm just saying, on a negative and positive vibration. And that's just showing confirmation with those tens. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So, you know, this is a new offer coming in, a quick offer, maybe an empty offer. You know, sometimes I see this as kind of just too hasty, like I said before. And then, you know, he doesn't have anything in his cup, really. Just use discernment, okay? Whatever this has to do with. I don't care if it's work, relationship, or what. Again, see the truth in it. This night is not going to allow you to be hazy, foggy, cutting through the BS, allowing you to see the truth. So that's why I said use discernment. Don't be so quick just because you feel like you're desperate for love, or you're desperate for that promotion, or you're desperate for that increase, because something greater may be just around the corner if you rely on your intuition and use your discernment and just be patient. Look at there. Didn't I tell you that? You manifest your reality. You're a co-creator of your destiny. So get to getting. Like, why are you even worried? Why are you even stressing? There's no need. As above, so below. Be on that good side of karma so that you receive those blessings in multitudes, okay? Stand up for what you believe in. But again, I told you, this is advising you, though, to be vulnerable. Allow spirit to take the lead. Surrender to the divine. Open your heart again to love. If you have been dealing with a third-party situation, like I mentioned, I told you that's for a few, because I'm not feeling that very strong. But still, that is a message for you, for those of you. Be willing to love again. Look at there. Because now she has an offer. And this is that her cup is full. And this is definitely a renewal. Because after that Ten of Cups, you have the Page, which is, I consider, the 11. So that's kind of a new beginning. Like even though it's a young kind of puppy love, it's still something new, something different. And like I said before about that karmic wheel, it will turn in your favor for good if you've put out good deeds, or negative if you've not put out, if you haven't put out such good deeds. It's all up to you. Ultimately, you are the magician. You are co-creator of your destiny and master of your fate. So it's literally in your hands. But this is turning in divine time. What's for you is for you. So now we're going to clarify the sun sideways. See what's up with this energy. The sun in any aspect is beautiful, but let's see why it came out sideways and not directly upright. And look at here, we got the Knight of Pentacles sideways. So as if this night needs to be any slower. I feel like though it's because we're blocking it, right? We're blocking that coming through because of maybe our mindset, like I said before, or where, we're waiting on that wheel to turn, or feeling like, why isn't it coming fast enough? You cannot do that because you do block your blessings. Don't worry. Look at that. And it comes out yet again. If that's not double, triple, quadruple confirmation, y'all, do not worry. They're telling you in divine time, you have to have patience. It's coming for you. What is meant for you is for you. It will be for you. Honestly, no matter what you do. But when you are in that negative mind frame or have put out negative deeds or whatever, that's going to block it and make it slower. Okay? Remember that. And look at that. Beautiful. That offer is still on the table. They're coming with that renewed love. They're asking you, like I said, to be vulnerable. Open up your heart to receive. That's the only way you're getting that, right? Because if you're steady blocked off, you're going to block your blessings. So open up your heart. Even if for the few of you who have been in that third-party situation, start over. You're healed. Look at that. Be vulnerable. They're not, the message is clear and they keep pushing it. It's like I'm on repeat over here. So I feel like that's enough said. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Open up, right? Receive. It is okay to be seen. It is okay for you to be loved again, unconditionally. The past is the past, and it was meant to make you stronger, right? To strengthen your character, to develop you, to allow you to grow, because you were stagnant. So be thankful and move on. Move quickly. That's the truth. That's what they want you to see. This is, it can't get any clearer than this, really. There's so many confirmations. And like I said, I feel like I'm just a broken record over here on repeat. But it is what it is, and it's simple. See the truth, y'all. And look, what's coming for you will be balanced. You will receive that equal give and take. You may have thought you were putting out more than what you were receiving in the past, and that's okay. But now you've seen, because of what you've gone through and what you've learned, you see that what you will no longer stand for. And that's just that. If it's not, if it's not equal, why worry yourself with that situation? Let it go. Look at that. Move. Let it go. And this could be having to deal with like movement physically, as far as you changing locations, but you've overcome this. That's what I see the Chariot as the most. Like you've won that battle. You are victorious, right? So now they're telling you to move on to your higher self, to what you've gained. Because look, you've moved past that. You triumphed over that devil energy. This is confirmation that when we saw the devil energy before, you've broken those chains. You're no longer in bondage, and that's beautiful to see. You're no longer accepting that toxic energy. You know what it is. For a lot of you, you can be a Capricorn or dealing with the Capricorn, or just in Capricorn energy, because they boss up, they get things done, right? And look at that. Because you have gone within, you have been in that hermit. We saw it in reverse earlier, but now it's like you have gone within. You've done your internal work. You've done your shadow work. You shined a light on what the toxic behaviors, the self-sabotaging behaviors that you once were, caught up in, chained to. You're breaking generational curses now because they're in the forefront. They've come to the light. Because you have gone in and meditated, taken a break. This can be in dealing in talking about the relationship for those of you who have had issues in the past, the third party, like I keep bringing up. But it's just overall for yourself. Because you realize what it was, what it is, right? Let me say it like that. It's a divine contract. This is meant to be. And whatever it has to do with, whether it's a person, a job, a situation, it was for you to learn your lesson, right? You signed up to go through whatever it is that you're going through. And for a lot of you, you may be receiving another a soulmate may be coming to you with that energy, with that Wheel of Fortune energy, and that Page of Cups coming towards you, right? Beautiful, Spirit. So let's see what advice we get from our crystal mandala. Just making sure none flipped out. And then we have read the energy. Beautiful. Told you, clearing yourself, clearing whatever negative energy that has been blocking you, allowing yourself to rest, rejuvenate, meditate, taking a break from whatever that toxic negative energy is, and so you can come out in the Knight of Swords and see things more clearly, removing that veil, understanding what surrounds you that may be toxic and in that devilish energy that may be blocking your blessing. Whatever that may be for you, take it how it resonates and apply it to your situation as needed. But as I already mentioned, it can be a number of things. Thank you for that, Spirit. And look, searing presence. I told y'all, it's safe to be seen, and they are trying to make themselves known. As long as you continue to meditate, go within, and allow your higher self to show you. They're trying to show you. A lot of you have been blocked off, maybe because of that toxic energy, and that's why they're telling you to clear your breathe the energy. And that I get that clear. There's another card that says clear your energy in here, but they kind of are like one and the same to me. But basically that's what they're telling you to do, so that you can clearly see them, right? See them working in your favor and see all that they have done for you, and then to see your own true self, your higher self. Beautiful. And then we have a couple that came out. Look at that. We got rare success and the vision. And this is beautiful, because I see kind of the Wheel of Fortune in that rare success. I don't know why it always reminds me of that. And it looks like the four energies, within the Wheel of Fortune card that are stable, non-conforming, non-changing, I should say. But you will be successful. Even for those who have counted you out, like, you don't have to prove anything to anyone, right? Just continue to do you, to grow, because the vision that the Spirit has given you, it will come into fruition. Don't worry, don't tell anybody your vision either. Like, it's not for them. They're not going to see it the way you do, right? And it's not even going to transpire in any form like you see it in their life, because it's not for them, it's for you. So your vision, it will be successful. Just keep pushing, y'all. And that's beautiful confirmation with those 8s. Eternal blessings. Beautiful. And then look, like I said, confirmation with the Wheel of Fortune. I always see that in these cards. And look at that Phoenix rising. Definitely will be successful, coming out of them ashes. Gorgeous. And look at the bottom of the deck. From word to world. I always tell y'all, and this is a 4. This is stable and grounded. So whatever your vision is, speak it into existence. Speak it to spirit, right? However you plan it or desire it to go. Whatever you envision, right? And so it shall be. It will come into fruition, but you have to be patient. It's going to take some time. You will have miracles that manifest overnight with some things, but most things take time, so you have to be patient. Don't expect it overnight. Look at that synchronicity. Like, look at that beautiful color. It's like once you're in alignment in that from word to world card, then will your manifestation truly come easily, because you'll be in that place of seeing things from that third eye, from your higher perspective, right? I see third eye and crown major. Like, definitely take advantage of that lapis lazuli to open yourself up and remove any blockages. But it's like, once you truly are in alignment, watch what happens. Watch what visions and downloads you really get. Thank you. And then you have the power. This is like the magician card to me, especially with that one energy, highlighting that one energy. You have all the elements you need and literally in the palm of your hand. It's within you already. You don't have to seek outside validation. That's why I said don't tell anybody your vision. Only handle that with spirit. You know what I mean? But you have the power to manifest whatever it is you want. And you may want to take advantage of that clear quartz. That's a powerful stone. Look at there. Already in what you see and what you were trying to accomplish is value. Remember, you've come from a mighty long way. You definitely deserve all the awards and accolades. Not that you need it. Like I just said, you don't need any validation, but they see you, right? Spirit sees you. The divine sees you, and they're rewarding you with that wheel of fortune, with your karma, your just due, your reciprocity. Just continue to hold the passion within. Follow your heart. You are courageous. You have the heart of a lion. Remember that. You got the self-confidence. Your self-esteem is there. Continue to speak love and light over your life. If nobody else will, you got to do it for yourself. You don't need anybody else to, right? Because they're not going to do it like you anyway. So just remember that, man. Just continue to push forward. That is gorgeous. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. So let's see what are affirmations that we can use to grow on and develop from, okay? So the first one out is live for love. And it says, today I put love into everything I do. It is love that gives life to all things. And I open my heart to this great power. I act gently and speak with kindness. I fill each thought with love and light. I love God and all beings everywhere. I live for love. I love myself. How beautiful is that? Thank you, Spirit. And then we have awareness. And it says, I open my consciousness to my true self. I understand that I am here to grow, to free myself from conflict, and to discover who I really am. Today, I release illusions and limitations of the material world in order to elevate my being towards the eternal light. I grow stronger and stronger as I explore the wonderful being that I am. Yes, thank you. And then we have progress, and it says, each day, as I recognize the divine within me, I progress further along the path of my spirit. Today I respect my needs, observe what happens within, and do my best to maintain a positive attitude. I have faith in my inner strengths and capabilities. I grow and improve every day. Today, God's opinion of me is the only opinion that matters. Truly, indeed, as I said, you don't need validation from anybody whatsoever. Beautiful. And then we have application. Today, I apply all that I have learned during my spiritual quest. I practice love in my daily life. I allow my inner light to lift my thoughts. As I do, the laws of universal love take root in my life. And this is applying all that you have learned and the blessings that you have obtained just in your growth, right? Beautiful. Yes, yes. So the bottom of the deck overall is return to the inner temple. And this is all about going within. Today I rediscover my inner self in sacred silence. This is the inner temple in which I am able to calmly study the lessons life has provided me. Here I regain my sense of tranquility. I retrieve my trust in the universe. Bathed in the light of my inner temple, I now remember the value of each and every step of my life. How beautiful is that? It's just confirmation, y'all. Further confirming. And then we have never alone, because we are never that. My bond with God and the angels is a flame that illuminates my heart. Regardless of the darkness around me, this bond is the foundation of my inner strength. It allows me to go on, having faith that all things will fall into divine order for my greatest benefit. I ask the universe for guidance, knowing I will always receive its help and protection. Today the sun will rise and shine for me. I am never alone. Never that. Gorgeous. Thank you. And then we have remain in the light. And it says, today I observe. I take time to think calmly and wisely, and I go forward with complete confidence, knowing I will succeed. No matter what happens today, I will remain in the light. I will maintain my faith in my equilibrium. In this way, I nurture my soul and become a strong and steady representative of the light. How gorgeous is that? I'm hearing that passion of the lion heart. Like, that's definitely confirmation for that, because that's all that self-confidence and self-esteem, and just letting your light shine no matter what anybody says or what they think. Thank you. Gorgeous. And then finally we have I am free. Today I find the veil of my ego has lifted and a vision of my new life has appeared. Now I am focused on my inner growth. I listen only to the voice of my heart and remain steadfast in the energy of love that I find there. I am now free of duality, fear, and judgment, and I move forward on my path to inner peace. Ain't nothing like inner peace, y'all. Nothing whatsoever. You cannot put a price tag on it. Gorgeous. And that's what they want you to get and gather over this weekend. That is beautiful. I'm loving this. I thank you so much for that message, Spirit. So take heed, y'all. Go back if you need to and just take a look at each and every day. Understand that you're on a journey. You're progressing. You're moving forward, right? Don't knock yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself the time and attention to meditation, because that's truly how you grow and how you gain insight on which way to move and which way to go, and how you minimize and negate any confusion that you may have, right? Because we don't want to be in that Two of Swords energy. Don't let the devil take over your mind. Gorgeous. So look back and reflect and understand that you have a lot to be happy for. Truly, indeed. You're healing. You're becoming balanced and stable and grounded. Yes, we may trip up sometimes, and that's okay. But it is safe to be seen in what you have learned already, because remember, already there is value. You gained a lot. You've learned a lot. Be gentle with yourself, as I said before. Be swift and clear in your communication. Always understand to read the energy surrounding you, right? Live for love and keep your heart space open. Be aware, self-aware more importantly, because you are enlightened. Rely on your intuition, that inner knowing, right? Remain grounded and balanced and in your element in order to be the magician, to manifest what you truly desire. Remember that you have to negate that inner conflict and get balanced and get grounded. And that comes through meditation, which has been the message, right? Remember that they're there for you. Spirit is always there for you, showing you, advising you to continue on your progress, to continue on your path, right? And apply all that you've learned in whatever moment or position that you're in at that time, because you have value. There is always value in what you are moving towards, as you see. Spirit is always there to show you the truth and the light, right? There's no need to be self-deceptive. Release any type of toxic behavior or negativity that you may be holding on to. We're moving to a place of peace and clarity, and we're trying to balance ourselves out emotionally as well as mentally, so that we can get grounded and stable in that Queen of Pentacles energy, so we can get out of that indecisive Two of Swords type of energy, right? Because that's devilish type. That's lying to ourselves. That's self-sabotaging ourselves. And we want our happiness, right? We want the sun to come through and renew us. And it's coming in divine time. Just be patient and gentle as you go through this, okay? Remember that your vision is your vision, and it will be successful. Don't rely on any confirmation from anyone else. Embrace what you have done already on your journey. You have been written in the good book, right? The book of life. Hold the faith, right? Keep the faith and speak what you truly want to come into existence. Remember to always return to that inner temple, to your higher self, because they have a lot to offer you, especially with love and that Page of Cups. They want to refill your cup so that it runneth over, and then you will see your blessings rain down, truly. That is a blessing, y'all. That is so beautiful. And that is all I have. If this resonates with you in any way, please don't hesitate to leave your comments and testimonies down below. Always remember, spread love and light, and everything will be all right. Peace.